You jump into your swag.
I most certainly do.
You slide your legs in and you feel something odd like brush against your leg as you put it down into the swag. You're like, that doesn't feel right. You reach down and grab this bush and then pull it out. And
I'm just sort of shrugging. Just toss it.
Yeah, toss it. And then there'd be a warmth. So it basically goes from the bottom of your leg all the way up along there and then off your chest and into your hand. You're like, that's odd, but not exactly uncomfortable. And then the itching starts.
I'm not sleeping all tonight.
Previously on Consequences of Failure.
Our group of adventurers all met by chance at the 50th anniversary celebration of Alnwick's successful city defense against the army of automatons. There, they discovered that some caravans intended for the festival went missing, and after some time to enjoy the festivities, they were asked by the town of Alnwick to investigate and potentially put a stop to whatever was happening with those caravans. It was a growing number of the undead which was to blame, and the origin was near the town of Ashbourne. The party had to battle the evil figure with the purple glowing eyes. After destroying the corrupted necromancer, a dark gem in the shape of a heart fell from his body, which had turned itself into ash.
We were sent by the Alnwick officials to head to Iron Point and talk to who names these people? Ridiculous. Anyway, to discover what this heart really is and destroy it if we could. We picked up some emergency rations and... ow! Horses. We got some horses. Took a detour to Ashbourne. A crazy old lady decides she doesn't like loud noises. Turns the town against us. We get kicked out and told never to return.
Yep.
So, after a little while, each of you would come out and sort of stand around on the sort of like veranda area of the tavern for a little bit, just outside the door.
Go back and check my horse.
Yes.
Just keep busy, don't talk to anyone, leave me alone.
Okay. Lucille, we have all left from inside the tavern if you would like to say your goodbyes in private.
No, we did that already.
Okay then.
Alright, cool. So we're good to go?
Hang on, gotta brush the birds out of this tail. Got
Yeah.
a tail.
I think mine might need doing on the left side floor, if that's okay.
Don't step on me.
I'm gonna go into the... Actually, you two, I need to pop into the general store. Would you like to come with me?
Yeah,
While
yeah,
Lucille's looking after the horses?
always interested in looking at new different places.
I would like a pot that I can boil water.
It will cost you 2 copper.
Yes. This, now we have a pot, we can make stew, I can make tea. No mish?
Yeah.
They have no mish tobacco? Okay,
Yeah.
excellent.
Well,
Vast majority.
99% of tobacco comes from the Novish lands.
It's basically just giving Lucille some time to themselves to
That's fine.
process the feelings that she doesn't have.
Yes, I can't imagine what that's like. Anyway,
Uh,
what was that? About probably 20 minutes had passed.
Yeah.
But yes, you would all return back to the horses.
Alright, good to go.
excellent. Guess you can start smoking again now.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, probably would have been things. As soon as she says it, she's like, you're like, need to smoke.
But, hang on, he's back here somewhere. Sparky, where is it? Yeah. Right, thanks. Haha. Hey, where's the rest?
Hey, Lucille. Make a fresh one on me.
Thanks.
If you want, you can smoke the older one, but...
No, I just gotta figure out how to that in this.
All I picture is you basically put another paper down, put the remains of the original smoke in there, and then fill out the rest of it.
Yes.
Yeah. As normal, it's just bigger.
Oh, that would taste disgusting.
Not as bad as you think, actually.
Not great,
Yeah.
but still.
Mm-hmm.
Especially considering the cigarette. that she already had was complete dog shit.
What?
So the original one that she had,
Oh yeah.
it's like the worst possible tobacco available.
Oh,
Also, she's been using it for what, like 10 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Closer to about 40.
Might be time for a new butt.
He's like, nah, this one's fine, see?
Tink tink. It's just solid.
Yeah. So you know it's healthy.
Yeah. Alright. But with that, everybody mounts up.
Just sort of casually watching as Azula climbs up.
Do you have something to say, Kak'Kra'Ran?
No, get on the horse.
I think he's admiring you.
I think. What?
Dust's on hands.
Sure.
So it just. No, there's no way. And then just starts heading off. Alright. But with that.
Kak'Kra'Ran,
Ah,
does your saddle feel alright?
did you ask me to make? Yeah, I'd jump on your horse.
Yes, so Kak'Kra'Ran, your saddle feels fine?
Roll me a perception test as you're sitting there and Kara comes over to talk to you.
pull me hole.
That's a nat 1!
Go.
Woo, nailed it. Good job.
You don't know. Alright. But with that, you guys hit the road.
I might just stop behind that.
Yeah, might be a good idea.
I hope the little kid did something to your saddle.
Ah,
Making slightly better pace than you were previously because you're not being slowed down by taking your time.
Nice.
So he doesn't get. So the pen doesn't get.
So isn't the shot hurt?
Yeah. But the rest of the day passes without too much incident. And you guys get to a nice place where you can bed down for the evening. It's at this point where you start to head up. And, like, as soon as you get over the river, there's a slight incline, which as the day goes by, slowly gets steeper.
lucky outdoorsies.
And you can see off in the distance. You've always had the mountains off to your side, but now you're actually heading up.
They're a lot bigger than I thought they'd be.
Yeah, they're not small.
Have you travelled this way before?
Not this far.
Right. Have you gone into any mountains range before?
I want to say no.
Probably not. You spent most of your life in Allenwick, so yeah.
Maybe the hills and plains around the city, but nothing else like this.
Okay.
I wonder if we're going to go up. I wonder if the city is quite high up in it or in the mountain. Dwarves do that, you know. They live in, under, sometimes. Well, that's what I've heard.
Don't do it.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes. On rare occasions.
No, not that rare.
I have no frame of reference to how big a mountain is or how far away one would be based on how big they look.
Yeah, not even slightly.
That could be really close or really far away.
But yeah, at this point it gets to the point where you're getting towards late afternoon, and it's again at that stage of the evening where you probably need to find somewhere to bed down for the night. You're starting to get more frequent clumps of trees as well, so it's not so bad to be able to find a good spot to bed down for the night.
Good.
Yeah.
Look for a nice one.
Nice spot now.
Look for a nice group of trees just to stay in. I don't want that one friendly.
Yeah, it's always the way.
Just follow.
Follow to see if she hasn't led you around so far.
Cool. Got the best skills in this area.
Use the nose to discern a place. Is it? Don't want to go anywhere where there's bears. Preferably not wolves. Again, see, foxes are fine, but they're annoying.
Yeah.
Don't need rabbits because they stink. And they attract foxes.
Yeah. But you bed down for the evening. Again, you'll take your watches, but there isn't anything going on. You get the usual nighttime noises. But
Like the scream of a rabbit being eaten.
by a fox. But apart from that, the night goes without any real incident. You guys wake up the next morning. Yes.
Yeah, plans.
Your turn, by the way.
Cooking?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just so happened to do some new stuff.
Well, while she's cooking this morning, perhaps we could try and train Justice a little.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Do you want me to roll for pancakes?
Yeah.
Roll pancakes.
Right. What are we training to do today?
Well,
Do a thing where he goes to your name. No. His name.
yes. I think that's the first thing we want down pat, that Justice responds to their name.
Right.
Yeah.
Wild empathy.
Yep.
I know whatever that is.
It's your nature.
16 plus 7, 23.
23. He's definitely coming along.
Excellent.
Like, where before it was more of a, haphazard, he might come sometimes. He's responding all the time. Like, if he doesn't come straight away, he sort of looks.
So at least starting to recognise his name.
Yeah, he's recognizing his name. He hasn't got down the point where he needs to come when he's called yet, but he is getting there.
But it's only Lucille or my voice too?
It's mostly Lucille, but you do occasionally use you.
Yeah.
So he's familiar with doing it for more than just Lucille.
Yeah.
It's like training my sister's cat, whose name is Cat. But if you say the word fat, she'll still look because it sounds kind of like her name.
That's fair.
Alright. But, you guys have breakfast.
19.
19. Decent pancakes. Probably about the same quality as Lucille's, so, nothing to squirch up.
I like these crispy bits on the edge.
Would you like me to make yours crispier in future?
I would appreciate that greatly.
Excellent.
Alright. But with that, the day, you guys break camp and set off again for the next day.
Hey, Lucille.
Hmm?
At some point. Don't know if you remember a while ago when we were leaving the zombie place, I was asking you about the magical rock that you had. Is there any chance I could please have a look at it so I can examine it while we're riding?
I don't have any magical rocks.
Detect magic. Where on his person is it?
It's not there.
Oh. Isn't it in Princess Sparkles?
It's under the breastplate. Yeah.
It's under your breastplate, just there.
No, that's Princess Sparkles. Stop looking at my boobs.
I don't care about your boobs, I have my own to look at. At least mine are a nice green color. Yours is a...
Mine can be whatever fucking colour I like.
Don't you flirt with me like that. Anyway.
Scared and confused. And oddly amused. No, just
Just confused.
Yeah.
I said I like green breasts. Like, I like the green torso. Your response was I can make my torso any color I want.
Yeah. For example, right now, it's black. Because it's in darkness.
Yeah. Did Princess Sparkles eat it? There is definitely something, not the normal level of magic of Princess Sparkles, because this is different since we've been together. You found a rock of some sort. It feels kind of like the runic magic that I'm trying to learn. I would love to examine it if possible, please.
Hang on a second. Did you eat a fucking magic rock? Is that a yes or a no? She says she didn't.
trust her. She's a rat.
Does she?
I am a rat.
Here's the thing. Would she know that it is magic? If you specifically asked her, did you eat a magic rock? It's a very different question to did you eat a giant rock? Or did you eat a rock?
Did you relatively recently, as in within the past 2 weeks, eat a rock? Is that a yes or a no?
No.
She said no.
Okay.
She didn't sound very sure though.
No, you've heard her say that before. That's her. I am fucking lying.
Okay. Well,
But she's extremely bad at the concept.
It's like, I understand the concept of lying,
Kind of.
but I don't know how to do it properly.
The execution mode is
Yeah.
shoddy at best.
okay. Is it alright if I talk to Princess Sparkles for a little bit? I want to make sure that she's okay having eaten this thing.
Ah! She said, don't you fucking dare. And then she bit me.
Okay. Excellent. Well, I don't know the long-term effects of having that magic stone inside of her body.
Hey, she said she didn't need a magic stone.
She didn't.
I'm obligated to believe her.
Yes, she didn't knowingly eat a magical stone, and she may or may not have eaten a stone in the last 2 weeks. And this just happened to suddenly be radiating magical energy.
She'd probably be doing that anyway. She's a magic rat.
It's a different magic. Yes.
No.
Yes. I can see magic.
She disagrees.
Yeah. No, she's like, no.
I'm not trying to take the rock away from her. I just want to examine the rock. I understand she has licked it in the process of ingesting it. It is clearly her rock. It is not my rock. I just want to look at it if it is outside of her body, or make sure that she is okay with it inside of her body. It is of particular interest to my craft.
She can't see he's giving her the evil eye.
She can probably feel it though.
Hang on, she's like, oh well.
Okay.
Oh, you mean you did? Rats can't vomit, can they? Right. You know what that means, don't you?
Hold it upside down and shake it.
I'm not coming out.
Apparently it's not either. If she manages to pass it at some point, she'll probably see it again.
Okay. Okay then. Maybe next time we stop, if her and I can have a little chat, and I just look at her. I will leave her belly rock alone. I have a guess at what it might be, but I will need a little bit of time.
Alright, but with that, you guys.
Then whatever Princess Sparkles says.
Don't you fucking bite me. Oh, look at me. My name's Princess Sparkles and I'm a fucking princess.
To be fair, you were asking for that one.
I was being literal.
But with that, you guys would break camp for the morning.
Yes.
You know, it's the same sort of weather. Although, as you start going up, it does start slowly getting colder.
Good thing I got my wolf skin.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
It's in your pack.
Take it back from the way.
Oh, it was just sitting on it. So just it's fine.
But it would get towards midday when you'd notice up ahead, you would notice, looks like there's a crossing of a small stream. And on the other side appears to be set up some kind of camp.
Oh, shit.
What's going on?
Is this a tollway?
All bandits.
So, yes.
Do we feel like a bit?
Well, I'm not going to let bandits get away with this.
You said you wanted to hit something recently, didn't you?
I never said such a thing.
He's going to get me. Can't take this.
Alright.
We don't know what it is first. We'll talk to them.
Look, there has been far too many niceties in this group of recent. I think it's about time we do something slightly offensive.
Just it's time to fuck some
Like
shit up.
What? Do you not remember Ashbourne?
Who?
Never met him.
Just happened a couple of days ago.
Yeah, that's your game.
Niceties.
Nice.
Lucille get it.
Say, Lucille, like long axe kind of thing in the hands of the rain.
It's okay. Get my shield ready.
Yep.
I sort of feel a little bit left out, so I just sort of drop the reins, I guess.
Yep.
Do this.
Yeah. So you guys approach up to the river crossing.
Actually, do you and I want to switch spots? That way you can jump off the horse and I will already have the reins so I can stay up here.
That's a good idea because I was going to jump off anyway.
Excellent.
Cara, if something's about to happen, do you think you could hold all the reins in case we need to all jump down? Because you have long range attacks, right?
I do. I also do not have the ability to contain 3 horses that decide they don't want to be in the place anymore.
Tie a rope to each of the reins, and then tie a rope to a big rock. And then when we want to leave, we drop the rock on the ground.
No, we don't know if we're back to. Oh.
It's like an anchor for a boat.
That will work.
Are you able to communicate to the horses that if something happens and they need to run away, that they are to meet us at that point where we were back about half an hour ago near that tree?
Or we could just
No.
tie the horses up to a nearby tree and then proceed on foot for a little while.
Or just...
I say we
There are
proceed.
some trees nearby that you would be able to tie them to and walk up there.
Yes, I feel like that would be the best course.
Go there. Tell the horse that if we have to get off and start fighting these people, just run straight through. Go over there.
Challenge.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, can you give them an instruction or something?
Right over there. That's a 9.
Pretty rough.
They seem unsettled at the moment, so they're not really paying attention.
I think we should get off them and tie them up.
Well, if you guys cut off both of yours, and then I can just tie the reins to my saddle horn so they can, like the lead ropey thing that stuff has to that, so that way they're all connected and I only have to try and ride the one.
Okay.
That's the thing that I've read in books, right? That's how it works, yes?
It doesn't matter how it works, that's what we're doing.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, just
are you staying a bit back with the horses and the rest of you are heading up to the crossing?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
In,
Yeah, sure, I guess.
say, a nice, easy magic missile range.
Okay.
It's like, right, if I stick the axe up in there and just kind of wave it around a little bit like this, that means hostilities have or are about to ensue.
Cool. I'll tell you a second signal for if you like throw your axe over your shoulder or something like that and hold it with 2 hands, that it's a cue for me to message you via messaging so you can tell me what's happening.
The 3 of you walk up along the roadway to where the Rivercross is. As you do that, you see a gentleman in leathers with, you know, the typical sort of attire. Stands up and comes out of the tent. You know, sword sheathed, but at the ready on his belt. He sort of looks around. Ladies, gentlemen, What have we got here?
In fact, axe up in the air and just, just some travellers.
Travellers? Oh, well. It is nice to see some people using the road again. It's been a little while. Now, if you wanted to come across the river here, you'd have to pay my toll.
Really?
Oh, and who are you to make us pay a Yeah.
All I've got is this. Pulls off one cloth.
He just sort of looks at you. Yes. Well, you see, me and my associates here, we take care of this crossing.
Take care of it.
Yeah. You don't think it keeps this pristine condition without any sort of work, do you?
What type of bridge is it?
It's not a bridge.
What is it?
It is literally like a dirt. You can see like compacted earth that goes through the river.
But there's no potholes.
No potholes.
So you said there was a tent, did you?
On the other side, yeah.
Right. On the other side of the road.
So yeah, you're on one side of the road. Like you're on the road on one side of the river. Across the other side of the river, where the road continues, just past that you see a tent with like a fire that's been extinguished, as well as a large chest. And we will.
How many of his associates are around?
You can't see any of them.
That's a shame.
How far away are the trees on either side?
Trees on either side. There's one about 30 or 40 feet off to the left of where you are, and there's one maybe 10 feet off to the right of the crossing.
Okay, both sides?
No, just on their side.
Okay.
I shrug. You guys saw that. I'm going to take a dump and start walking towards the trees, dragging my one cloth with me.
You wouldn't happen to be a follower of Crisis, would you?
A crisis? No. Do I look like some kind of bloodthirsty psychopath?
No. You're just maybe they...
I don't know. I don't know what it looks like.
That's the best thing about them. They
I
look
put
like
up.
everyone else.
They really don't.
Oh, sorry.
So, what I'm trying to understand is you are trying to extort two...
You just sort of... extortion!
One
You
officer,
wound me!
one town guard of Elnwick, and one knight of Zanveare. Is that correct?
Roll me a perception test.
Perception.
Yeah.
22.
Even from where you are, you see he looks a bit nervous when you said that.
How deep is the roof on the other side?
About 5 feet at the deepest point.
So, not very.
Not very deeper than you.
Compared to you, it's about your mouth from the bottom to you.
For horses, it's nothing. They'll be able to wade across no problems. You'll be able to swim across no problems because it doesn't look like the water's moving very fast. But you will be slowed if you...
Well, while they're talking, I'm just going to wander into the river with my loincloth.
Okay, where? Where are you wandering into?
Straight line. Just that way.
Okay, so you're just wandering up?
Just wandering through, yeah.
Roll a perception.
Dragging my loincloth along.
Yeah.
Perception's probably around 3, so I'll be out grand. Oh, is it 2 or 5? That's a... That's a 2, so 5.
Yeah, nice.
As,
Yeah, you're far too busy worrying about
as
it.
I'm saying this, I was trying to intimidate, by the way.
Oh! Well then, by all means, roll and intimidate.
Are you helping me being next to me?
Lucille looks menacing.
As menacing as a no.
Lucille sounds menacing.
Yeah.
We'll roll and intimidate.
Oh, what's yours? Mine's the +6 for intimidation.
Well, that's possible.
You're doing the talking, so
Yeah.
you need to roll the
Cool.
primary. You roll the secondary to see if you can assist.
Ooh, 9.
9 total?
Yep.
Nice.
Natural 20! Plus my 6, plus your 9. Oh, well, plus your 2, I suppose. There were 1
No
or nothing.
bonus.
No bonus, okay.
-1.
So it's 26.
26?
Yeah. As I said that.
So, as you say that and you look over at him, you see, like I said, he looks very uncertain about the situation now. You see, he physically is obviously having second thoughts about the entire situation. Yeah.
Send a message to Lucille. Well, actually, sorry. First of all, perception. Where are these other goons?
Yeah, it's all something.
Sorry. Nat 20. No, this is around Nat 20 to go on.
Okay, to see some higher goons.
So, you see a shadow move over in the tree on the left-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all you get.
Mm-hmm. Just message Lucille. It's like, I'm not sure the situation. I have one boogeyman shadow in the tree to the left. That's all I can see from here.
So almost directly in front of us.
No, the one to the left, so... Sorry.
The one behind the two tents. Like,
Yeah, the one
suburb
over
of
near
the
the
two
tent on
tents.
the left-hand side, further down the road.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Mm-hmm.
the dog leg.
I can
Yes.
see one in there. I cannot see any others or signs of movements in the tent from here. Just let me know if you want me to shoot this man in the face.
Give us a minute.
Okay.
I'm a sort of, rinse off the old loincloth and be like, oh, try. I'm assuming this is a fucking freezing river.
It's colder than you would
Yeah.
like.
Trying to look all casual as if this is pleasant and every day. I'll throw the loincloth around my neck and try and casually sort of frolic towards the other side in a casual, frolicking, naked, unassuming goblin manner.
Swinging his
The man
forehead
across the road.
in a circle.
The man across the river, he sort of, like, you've scared him a little bit, and as you move into the river, he's like, you want to control your friend over there.
Why? He's not using your bridge.
I don't
It's-
want...
Well, it's the,
It's cool.
he just looks at you.
There is, however, I forgot what it's called. Parlay, as it were.
Oh yeah? And what's that?
Right. Wait, you're here. You two. I just said it to the other side. See. Move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Axe in your shield hand, sort of.
Mhm.
See. Walk up, so about 5 feet away.
Yeah. Well, you have to go through the river.
Through the river.
Yeah, he's on the other side.
What about the dirt path thing?
Like I said, at that one, it gets to
okay.
about 4 to 5 feet at the deepest point.
Ah, shit, that's still
Yeah.
too deep for me.
Yeah, for you. Yeah.
See. Right. See. This isn't going to work.
No. You sort of get to the edge of the river and you're like, no.
See. This is wetter than I would like. Azula, could you look over there for a minute? Over there.
Look.
Over there.
The naked goblin look down
This way.
at the horses.
This way.
Okay.
At that tree. So, look over there.
Right.
Right. Now, so just look in that direction. At that place. Right there. Right there.
Yes.
Good. Clip. Fling.
What are you flinging across?
A very large amethyst.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see, roll me a strength.
18.
18. Yep, so you're easily able to get enough heft behind it to be able to make it across the river. And he's able to catch him, so grabs it. See him quickly tuck it away. It looks like we can come to an accord.
Glad to hear it.
Can I continue
Somebody's been looking
frolicking?
at.
Yep.
Alright. I can't send a message back to you at the moment because it's pretty
I
gone.
did give you the signal for Kitty to message you.
It's like, yep, alright. Oh, fuck.
Send message. Okay, I got the one in the trees lined up. I'm ready to shoot. Just let me pop a magic missile up his nose.
We're clear.
I don't get to shoot a minute through.
We're clear. Bring the horses up. The water's deep.
Can I still see where the man in the tree?
Yep.
Wave as you go past.
I'm just gonna be like,
I'll wait, boys.
I'm just gonna cast message at him.
Peggy split. Something I should do.
You see him looking towards the people down near Lucille and Azula.
You're lucky we didn't feel like violence today.
I in fact did not make up and choose violence.
Yeah, I just purposely.
Yeah, but with that you bring the horses up.
Did you see him move?
What? The tree.
Okay, never mind. Bring the horses up.
Yeah, after I finish fucking with the dude in the tree,
Yep.
I
Yep.
bring the horses up.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
So with that the horses get brought up.
That's a shame.
Clippity clop.
As the horses get brought up, you hear him just sing out a whistle, and you see one person jump down from the tree, start making their way back to camp, and a woman comes out of the trees behind you, starts making her way back across.
Oh, she doesn't move. She can walk straight through the water.
Yeah.
How much will we bring them back for punishment?
So you bring the horses up. With that, you guys jump back on and make your way across the river.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep.
Stop near said people.
Yep. You see them just sort of gathering around the camp. They're in the process of getting it started again.
Just so you know, if you built an actual bridge here, you might have legitimate cause for claiming a toll.
Why would I want to do that? It would be work.
Because next time, someone might hack your heads off instead of arguing with you.
Yeah, no worries.
Or maybe
Love.
they'd wake up and choose violence that day.
You see the one that's was up in the tree just sort of looks at you.
Can I roll stealth again?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, you're on the other side of the tree at the moment, so.
Yeah. Huh? Oh, good. Plus 8. 27.
Disappeared the gold.
Yeah, so you've just vanished.
Oh, you're gonna try and raid that chest.
No.
He's gonna pick it up and walk away with it.
Yeah. So, yeah, at this point they're distracted by Lucille and Azula and Kara making their way across the river, and Lucille just sort of stopping and having a conversation with them. They look a bit incredulously at you guys, but you see their leader sort of looks at... He's got a little bit white. There's a lock on it.
Yeah, no shit. I do have thievery and very long goblin fingernails.
You will need tools to be able to actually try and open the lock.
Or please use strength to just.
Oh yeah, you could definitely try and use strength.
Dude, you can punch through a shield. What do you mean you can't rip a lock off it?
No. No, this is a proper, the lock is, there's two metal bands that run around the lid, and that's where it's welded into.
Well, seeing as I'm not going to be able to, are there any markings on the chest, like maker's marks that might lend this towards a dwarven make? No, that's a shame. I'm just going to sort of wander right.
You should actually pick it up to see if it feels like there's anything actually in there, if they just
That
use it
is-
as another prop.
That is a 10-foot chest. I don't remember from that badly.
With your strength.
I can have a go.
I'm not saying pick the whole thing up, but just it's sort of
I was here, wasn't I? Yeah.
You-
I'll just sort of fingers underneath and go.
Feels pretty heavy.
Alright. Okay, so I'll just sort of casually wander. I thought they were around 5. That's a shame. I was going to sneak up behind him and just.
What time of day is it?
Midday.
I'm going to do it this way.
You can see Kak'Kra'Ran over by the chest. Sort of having a little bit of a poke.
Poke my head under the tent and just see if there's anything interesting in there.
There's bedrolls, but other than that, it's just bedrolls, some clothes, just general survival gear.
just that pillow.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Take a shit.
There's 2 tents. I want to check them both. I'll poke my head under this one and have a look.
Okay.
Nothing interesting in there?
Same. Exactly the same.
What's
A bedroll and some clothes.
I will in fact try and crawl into the tent.
Okay. You crawl it in under there, no dramas.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for some sort of roll.
No.
No.
Your head gets stuck.
You rolled very high on your stealth test, and they are very distracted at the moment. So
I'm just in the tent.
Well, the guy that was in the tree is probably looking rather peaky at me.
yeah.
And the others who are looking at you like.
Yeah, so you would get in there, you'd find some,
There's
women's underwear, a bra.
Yeah.
I don't know if that interests Kak'Kra'Ran at all.
A bra in that era, as in.
So are there 2 bedrolls in here?
No, just the one.
Alright. Is there like a specific pile of clothes?
Take the underwear and put it in the other tent.
Yeah. This motherfucker. Stealing my thunder.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I was going to do exactly that, but I wanted to say,
Alright.
yeah, I'm going to steal some underwear.
Yep.
And one of every sock.
Okay.
I'm going to go back to the other tent
Yep.
and casually place the panties delicately upon the pillow.
So there's 2 pillows in there, so you just choose the closest one.
Yeah, I'll just choose one delicately.
Are you doing anything with the socks, or are you just holding onto them? These are yours now.
You take all of them, you'll win the next sock game.
I'm getting there. Don't you in the shower. I hate you all. I've been hanging out with you too much. You can read me like a boy. But yes, I'm doing exactly that.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
So
Okay.
delicately place the underpants on one pillow, steal one of each sock from both.
Okay.
Do they pillowcases?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll take a dump in one of the pillowcases.
Okay. You would have enough time by the time you finish your conversation to do all of that except taking a shit in it.
Oh, that's fair.
That's going to take a little bit more time.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. You probably get to the point where you're about to start and you hear outside the sound of the horses moving and people start walking around again.
Okay, so you wouldn't have enough time for a full dump. You would, however, have enough
So-
time.
I was going to do a pillow instead.
I was going to suggest a quick tea bag, but okay.
He's like a cat.
It really is.
Just get the pillow, rub some taint on there, put it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
I think killing is the next best thing.
Yeah.
I'm not made a hobo.
Don't know what you're talking about.
You're just a real shitty guy.
On the way back through, we won't have to worry about killing them. I've done them.
So with that, you sort of run back around and come out and appear on the road.
Yeah.
And just quickly jump up onto the one
Yep.
the horse car is on.
Yep.
And with that, you guys continue along your day.
I should have tied us.
Oh, are we?
Well, when we are out of earshot, I'll be like, Lucille, I'm not happy with this arrangement. We can't just let them swindle the next person who comes along.
Oh,
They won't get that chance.
chances are there'll be at least one less of them.
Why do you, what?
What?
Why do you think that?
Did you not see what he was doing?
No.
Nothing at all.
I didn't have to see what he was doing. I know what he was doing.
Have you ever heard the expression "honor among thieves"? I'm not surprised because there's no such thing.
Have you ever heard "don't shit where you eat"?
Yes.
There was probably a bit of that involved.
What? Okay, but that's still not going to stop them. Maybe they're going to take out their anger on the next people who go past.
Oh,
There won't be
chances
anyone else
are.
coming through.
Look,
What? Why do
between
you say that? Why would?
How many people have you seen on the road since we've been travelling?
Well, that's because of the undead situation, most likely.
0.
Yeah.
No one coming this way. No one going back.
there is
But
a
we
very
cleared the undead now,
strong
so-
possibility that at least one of them will be taking out their anger in some form before the end of the night.
I don't know what you did. But like a bunch more people.
You were very convincing.
Yeah.
You scared him.
I did.
Good
That's
job,
true.
Azula.
But
And you saw that guy in the trees over there.
I did not.
Don't lie to me. You didn't even look, did you?
I was looking. I didn't see anybody in the tree. But the point is, we can't just let them off the hook.
I mean, we could go back and what?
Put them on hooks.
You want to kill them?
No.
So you want to somehow relatively peacefully apprehend these people and then do what?
That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Not
We're quite a bit away from Alnowick, at least.
exactly.
And I
Not
don't know.
our jurisdiction.
Yes. Pardon?
The whole knowledge religion test.
These people would probably be more likely slaughtered there for their crimes because they were weak enough to be caught.
I mean, I'd be happy to go back. You guys distract and I can keep going.
But sorry, we forgot we left some of our shit on the other side of the river. You already been paid.
So, 9.
9?
Yep.
You would know, given the temple, like the primary religious group in Iron Point being
Oh shit!
like the Battle Camp of Crisis. It's not gonna be good for them if you take them there.
Exactly. Oh. I don't know, maybe when we come back we can take this stuff. I don't know.
And what good will that do for us?
No, it'll teach them a lesson. They can't do this.
You know what happens
The
when you
innocent.
take the possessions away from criminals?
They will steal it from somebody else.
Exactly. And you know who they target the most?
The weak.
The weakest. All they need is a stick. And for the other people not have one.
Also, did they actually harm us in any way?
Well, that's because they were afraid of us.
You did call me love.
That is very impolite for a knowledge standard. Do you think that they like their wives, Azula?
I don't know. I haven't talked.
Do you think when they were children, they woke up one day and thought, you know what I want in life? When I am older, the way I will feed myself, the way I will clothe myself, is by setting up a little camp at the roadside and try and get money out of people for free by just threatening them. They're like, yeah, this is my dream job.
Or we could go back and cut off one of their hands.
Well, that too. But I just like to point out that life has probably fucked them in the ass really hard for this to be where they're at now anyway.
Besides, if their assholes do us on the way back, we can just sort it out then.
Exactly.
I'm not worried about them being assholes to us. I'm worried about them being assholes to weaker people who can't defend themselves.
Then what do you want to do?
We've got about 10 seconds to come up with a solution before we just keep on going.
On the way back, we'll figure it out if they're still there.
There we go.
Done.
I'm just giggling and fiddling with my bag.
So you're going to tell us what you took, or did, or left? What did you take or leave?
Always to be a surprise.
Oh! It's not so much take or leave, more shuffle around a little.
Ooh.
Pink's a popular colour for panties, is it?
Not answering anything about underwear with you.
Especially as he seems to not wear any.
Where's one?
Gestures at loincloth.
Yeah, that's
Hold
not underwear.
It's just not under.
Exactly.
It's under the sky.
It is the wear.
Okay, but with that, you guys continue to make your way towards Iron Point.
Haley is secretly disappointed that we did not get to that. But it is.
After all
there's
that
always still that
effort I put in to get to the other side of the line.
But with that, you get to the end of the day. You set up camp again.
Liquid stuff, Jake.
Yep.
Ooh. I'm not going to say anything.
Oh, that's not great. 13 total. And that thing that I accidentally sent you earlier. I was using since I've already typed it up.
Yeah.
I did come up with another idea, but I can keep that.
We'll keep that one for later.
Right.
So at some point whilst you're setting up camp, you'd see Kak'Kra'Ran coming back in from getting some firewood. And you see him sort of stop very near where you're sleeping. Your swag is.
No. My swag.
It's just sort of standing there looking down at it at the moment.
Well, I'd go towards my swag then, and Kak'Kra'Ran.
He just starts walking off.
Goes to the fireplace.
What are you doing? What were you doing at my stuff, Kak'Kra'ran?
Looking for firewood.
I get my bedroll and I just smell it. Just
Seems fine.
So, setting the fire.
Yep.
I'd be in the middle of helping Lucille with cooking or prep stuff.
yeah, Cara, do you happen to have any of those herbs we talked about?
Is Kak'Kra'Ran anywhere nearby?
Well, I wouldn't say anything more.
Next to
Yeah.
the fireplace.
Ah, cool.
That's about it, keeping a rough eye on where she is. I don't know if you noticed that, but I'm not sort of Yeah, I don't know if you noticed it.
Well, roll stealth.
Jesus Christ. 14.
Yep. So, Kak'Kra'ran's just sort of standing there, getting the fire going, and then every now and then you see him just sort of stare over towards where the Azula is at the moment, and goes back to setting up the fire.
Talking to Cara about those chilies you mentioned. Do you have any?
I've got just some spices. Would you like? What would you like?
What is Kak'Kra'ran's tolerance?
What is Kak'Kra'ran's tolerance to chili?
I can gain +2 fire resistance.
Yeah.
If that helps.
Yeah, like, spice is not a problem for goblins.
Yeah, spice isn't the problem, but this one will kick in tomorrow morning.
Alright.
Sprinkle of loincloth.
Just, it's a matter of where
It's like, it depends. Are you after something that he ingests?
Just
Don't
remember,
know if
anything,
I'm sneaky enough for that one.
anything that comes in has to come out.
Well, I was thinking more on like his pillow or something. You know, and it's like itchy on his face.
I was sleeping in the dirt a few nights ago. I'm just saying.
Lucille, have you happened to have noticed any particular stinging nettle type plants about the place?
Yep.
Wonderful. Would you be able to take Azula and show her where they are?
Stinging nettle, poison ivy, just about anything you want.
What? Why?
Make sure you wear your gloves. Lucille will take you to find what you need.
Alright. Lucy, let's go get something like that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so Lucille will go and it'd take you maybe a couple of minutes to show Azula where she can find some poison ivy.
It's like, right. That. Don't touch that.
Okay.
Actually, don't touch any of it.
With my bare hands, right? What will it do? How bad? It's not deadly, right?
I mean, you can touch it if you like, you'll find out.
No, it's just a bit itching, right? It's not that bad.
Break it down, grab the roots, yank. Don't touch the leaves.
But what do the leaves do?
Hold out your hand. Hold out a finger.
Oh.
Right, don't.
Roll a constitution, fortitude save.
Let's send that to the box.
Nat 20 plus my plus my 8.
You get,
38.
you get an odd, slightly warm sensation on the finger where the leaf touched. And you get like this sort of fleeting kind of an itch there that's there for like maybe half a second or a second or something like that, and then it's just gone.
That's
Oh
it.
yes,
That was
use,
a brief touch.
use the warmness against the
Okay.
Charhide goblins.
Well, that will do then. Yes, that's fine. That's
I'm
it.
gonna die.
So what are you doing with it?
Here you go.
It
I
gives you a bush. It's like a little plant about this big with leaves out the top of it.
right.
Azula, roll me a stealth test. So you see Lucille and Azula come back from their little 5-minute wander into the bush.
Alright.
Yeah. Just because you said you were keeping an eye on.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was like, why does this smell? Oh, I was
Yeah.
just- I was watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Kak'Kra'Ran, come over here and give me a hand. Stop staring off into the bushes after the princess like you want to kiss her in the moonlight.
You want fire or not?
You've probably got the fight going at this point.
Oh,
You've been getting a lot better at it, especially
fair enough.
given that you actually find decent wood now.
And you
So-
can literally set your hands on fire.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's why I was making faggots for, because I was like, yeah, I mean, so that's why I was making big bundles of stick. I was like, yeah, I can practice them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you don't really need flint and steel anymore, you just sort of
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
It's all nice and peaceful. So I'm like, ah!
Yeah, so what are you doing yourself?
Oh, I haven't rolled yet.
Oh,
Because well,
Oh, here we go.
I'm waiting.
Well, I'm going over to help.
Distracted. Yes. Alright.
Yeah, no, not like this, like this. You need to do it in small, precise little cubes. It's
Or just make one big one.
No,
So much
no.
quicker, so much easier.
not just big one, do little one. Here, use the knife to do a little choppy. Like, you've got this. Okay?
That looks good.
Not good enough. I'm not
That's a
stealthy. Yeah, no stealth. 9.
Roll perception test.
I have very little perception.
Yeah.
11.
Okay.
But, like, shit good.
No, but that's what I mean. You'd be dragged over to a
Yeah.
point where you're basically looking away.
Why am I helping you?
Yeah. Why am I here? What am I doing?
You're actually helping. The other two are off doing stuff as well for the good of the camp.
I already helped.
You
Wow.
got wood. What does that mean? That you get to sit on your tuchus and do nothing?
Didn't it? That's what I did every other time.
Exactly, that's the problem.
What am I cutting?
You're cutting these into
Dinosaur.
Remember, you like the flavor of these.
Not in the pillowcase, just in the whole bed.
Okay.
I just chuck it in the bed. Because for me it was nothing.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's fine. That's,
Yeah, no, that's alright.
Yeah.
It's gonna be rough.
That's gonna be real rough.
Yeah, so glad I have a loincloth on at least.
So you jump in, covers over, roll over. Woo!
Yeah.
I'll be crawling out, start with toes and arms, and then feet, and then like, what the fuck is this?
Alright.
Good.
But the rest of the evening passes without any real incident. I need you to roll me a will save.
Here we go. Here we go.
15.
Okay, so you're able to keep a straight face at least.
This is not like Haley at least.
But yeah, the night passes, you guys have your meal. One of you two, I assume, is taking the first watch.
Yeah, I'll take this one.
Okay.
Just gonna say occasionally when there's like those intermittent bits of downtime when we're traveling along the road, I'm gonna be working on letting Helva know.
Okay. No worries.
Same as usual, first, second, third, fourth.
Cool. Alright. But with that, you jump into your swag.
I most certainly do.
I need you to roll me first a perception test,
Perception.
and then a fortitude.
That's 3. Whoops.
You're
That's
good.
3. 16 for perception.
Yep. And then a fortitude.
Fortune's plus 8. Come on, Bobby. Oh, fuck's sake. That was a 22. Ha 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 ha!
Is it a 1?
No. 13.
13.
Total 13.
So, you slide your legs in and you feel something odd like brush against your leg as you put it down into the swag. You're like, that doesn't feel right. You reach down and grab this bush and then pull it out. And what's your knowledge of nature?
-1.
You sort of look at it, you're like, I don't remember putting a plant in my back.
Would it not click that someone has clearly pulled a prank on me?
Oh no, it definitely would be somebody else has put this here. And then,
The pain kicks in.
what would be your first, because it wouldn't have kicked in just yet.
Oh, I'm just sort of shrugging. Just toss it.
Yeah, toss it. And then there'd be a warmth down your leg. Yeah. That slowly spreads up your leg to where, and into your hand.
Well, it'd go up your chest too if you're in the swag and you pull it up. It's come up like
Yeah.
this.
So it basically goes from the bottom of your leg all the way up along there and then up your chest and into your hand. You're like, that's odd, but not exactly uncomfortable. And then the itching starts.
I am going to do my best to act like absolutely nothing is wrong.
Roll will save.
As he went into the bed, I'm totally watching him.
Yeah.
Oh, natural 20. So,
Yep.
25 total.
Okay. From the outside.
I am
Sorry, roll me a perception first.
screaming internally.
Oh yeah.
Tears.
18.
Twitching.
18. Yeah, so from the outside, he looks like nothing has happened. You saw him pull the plant out, he sort of looked at it, went, threw it off to the side, and then just got into his bed and rolled over away from
Yeah,
everyone.
I was going to say facing
Yeah.
away from the
Yeah, and then you haven't seen him move since. That's what you take away from internally.
I'm not sleeping all tonight.
Lucy, are you awake at this time?
I mean, this is at the start of the first one, so we're all just sort of getting.
Yeah.
I go to Lucille
So imagine everyone will be awake.
and I whisper to you, Lucille, do you think those plants were that, effective? I mean, I barely felt it, and when I thought, it doesn't look like Kak'Kra'Ran has even really
So I have to
been
feel
feeling like anything.
Sometimes they take time to build.
Right.
It's a slow burn.
So yeah, that's like the first 10 minutes, is you just standing there, like lying there, just completely not moving. Roll another fortitude save.
I was going to say, I'll give it some time. I'll do this first. That's better. That would be a 27.
Okay, so the effects slowly start to ease, but roll me another will save to not give in to the temptation to itch.
Oh, yeah, I'll do this first. Total 17.
Total 17.
But after an amount of time, I am going to get up and head towards the bushes
Yeah.
because I've got a pity on myself.
Yep.
But that's beside the point. Just casual walk over the bush there.
I'm watching you awake.
Weak bladder. You've been staring for the last 10 minutes at this bed. And if I go behind a bush to do my business,
Yep.
and I fucking douse the loincloth in piss and start just sort of trying to, No, that's I know, I'm aware that's jellyfish, but I think Kak'Kra'Ran would know that's jellyfish.
No, I was going to say, with negative one to knowledge nature, you would not know any kind of natural remedy for this. You essentially at this point would just get behind the tree, I feel, and then just immediately start scratching.
Also, that's not actually jellyfish, that's an urban myth. It is vinegar. You're a goblin.
I know, which is why I know none of this, and so it's a run.
Why don't you just rub some dirt in it?
I'm just getting there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so you start scratching, grab some dirt, rub some dirt in it. The dirt kind of helps.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, you think it does, but it's more the fact that the effects are just wearing
Oh,
off.
alright.
Yeah.
I was going to say, that's actually surprising. Does that actually work?
I have done so in the past and can't help with things like
I
that.
think you're supposed to actually wash it out with water. Stinging metal. I don't know.
I don't really remember.
It doesn't matter.
I go to Kara when you've gone out to go to the bathroom. I'm like, oh, Kara, I don't think it worked. He's not reacting at all to the plant that I put in his bag.
So you're saying he found the plant in his bag?
And then he just grabbed it and threw it away out. He didn't do anything.
And he didn't acknowledge it outwardly.
No, not at all.
He didn't say anything to you immediately about.
I think he smiled and then he just tossed it.
That means you got it good.
What? He's not reacting at all. How? What? And I mean, what I gave him really wasn't much of anything. I felt it myself and it wasn't anything. It was a stinging nettle.
How long are you staying in the bushes for? Until it completely wears off?
A decent shit time.
Yeah. So about 10 minutes.
Trying to keep the illusion up. I'm taking a dump.
Okay. Is there anything you do before you come back to
I guess, well, I've been picking up dirt, so I have a bit of a hole, so I'm like, oh, that's me, and I pack it in as if I've just taken shit in said hole.
Yep.
If I have to pee, I'll spray some piss around, and then I'll...
roll a perception
You already
test?
covered it.
No, because I'm like, yeah, it works, but... I didn't know.
7.
Yeah. 7. It will
Yeah.
work.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be shit.
Can I roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
15. So you watch as he walks back into camp. Dirt. Just all over him. All over where he... the right side of his peg.
Because I know him.
Yeah. And with that, the night passes without any real incident.
I was gonna try and hold out to my watch, but I'm like, that's not realistic.
No.
No.
No. Computer says no.
Yeah.
But yeah, the night passes without any real incident.
Just for the record, when I wake him up for watch, I hop in my own bedroll. I just need to explicitly state that.
But yeah, the night passes, you all wake up the next morning.
I give my bed a shake out while I'm
In the morning, when you wake him up, you would see that his face is just covered in dirt.
Good morning, Kak'Kra'Ran. Did you sleep alright last night?
Slept like ass.
Yeah. I don't know. Very different, I guess.
What happened?
I definitely did not fall asleep on watch.
Roll a deception test.
That's the truth, isn't it? What is my deception? Oh, fuck if I know. I've never used this.
Roll perception.
+2.
+2.
7 again!
13 total.
Yep.
Wouldn't it be diplomacy? Okay, yep.
Well, he's not telling a lie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But he's not telling the lie, he is telling a lie.
Well, I say 13. So
Yeah, so
yes.
he definitely didn't fall asleep on watch. Just seems kind of odd for him to say that.
Right.
I mean, historically,
So you didn't...
He's the only one to fall asleep on watch.
So you slept fine?
Should shut him up, eh? Why?
No.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm waking
You're
you up
asking
in the
more
morning.
questions.
Yeah, do you want to do a workout with me this morning? Like usual.
It is meditation day.
Roll me a wisdom check.
Is there a reason I can't do meditation day?
Natural 1!
I've said this once before.
No, you haven't.
I've thought this once before.
Unfortunate. It's meditation day.
Oh, I can respect that. Maybe I'll sit with you actually.
I sit by the fire and to take my mind off of this, I do my hands in fire routine.
Yep, no worries.
Yes, ignore this pain by causing more familiar pain.
That statement, I literally fall over witnessing myself laughing.
Yeah.
Like, you know that wheeze laugh that you get when you can't breathe and
Yeah.
you're like half snorting and tears are running down your face? That's literally me right now.
I'm looking a bit confused at you. Like,
That's what's happening.
So you guys go through a morning meditation of you sitting there and actually meditating and him just putting his fans in and out of the fire.
This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Hey, Macarena. This is fine.
more like a prayer.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You two go about the business of your morning routines of making pancakes and doing morning prep.
Yeah, as I'm purposely burning your pancake and getting some advice on you on how to do it the best to your liking. Maybe get you to like drop some ash in there if you want.
No, the ash comes from the bottom.
Oh, okay. I meant cigarette ash, but
No.
yeah. Alright, I'll get you to be teaching me how to burn your pancakes to your liking. And in Gnomish, I will explain exactly what's been going on, including a particular detail which I'm not going to reveal out loud.
Oh, I'll show you what I've been doing to her. Don't know how to see, but there are the messages you send, Dave. There's a couple there.
So Azula has taken drastic action in retaliation against everything Kak'Kra'Ran has been doing against her.
How has the psychological warfare unit got come up with this shit yet?
So
They're too soft.
I'm just sitting here watching this play out. Like meditation day today, huh, Kak'Kra'Ran? Haven't seen one of those in a long time.
Overture. All the more reason to do it now.
Interesting.
So, with that, you guys do your morning routine.
We do a morning routine.
Yeah, wow. It's not the normal morning routine, I'll tell you that much. Get the horses all ready to go, and with that, you take off for your day's journey. The day travels on not too bad. You get to sort of late morning, and the road, decent incline, to you're actually in the mountains now. Like, it is a rocky, basically going up through hairpins and all that kind of stuff.
Maybe we should get a llama to ride.
But we have horses. Justice is perfect.
But they're better with heels, and they spit at people.
I don't know what
I mean,
one
I
that
can do
spits
that.
at people.
What if we get met by bandits that want to extort us for money? Wouldn't it be funny to watch a llama spit in their face and tell them off?
Or that might aggravate them.
You wanted to aggravate them anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lewis, let's catch
But at
them.
least we get to choose when. For llama, then things might get chaotic before we want them to.
Alright. But with that, at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you come up and around a bend, and you see about 100 meters down this road is just a gate.
Helmet is on.
Is it closed?
It's open, but you can see 2 armoured individuals standing out the front, sort of patrolling in front of it.
Are they relatively squat and stocky?
No. One's definitely a human. You're not sure exactly about the other one. He's a little bit taller than the human and a little bit bigger, like bigger build, but he's wearing armor that covers basically all, like breastplate with leathers and all that kind of stuff. So it's hard to tell exactly if he's human or maybe something like, that particularly buff elf, maybe. The other thing your mind goes to though is an orc. Yeah.
That's, oh no. Never mind.
Other person.
But as you start to get closer, you see them both turn towards you guys, and you notice that they're both wearing a specific tabard over their armor of a flayed, bleeding person with a sword superimposed over it, which you instantly know is the Battle Kid of Crisis. That's
I really hope you have a crisis of faith.
And that is where the story ends for this episode. Thank you for joining us on this part of our adventure. Stay tuned for more adventures next time, and don't forget to spread the word.